The Religious of the Good Shepherd, Philippines, Japan Province, has been involved in efforts to eliminate prostitution and the trafficking of women and children for decades. Through its development arm, the St. Mary Euphrasia Integrated Development Foundation Incorporated, or SMIDFI, the RGS unceasingly promotes the empowerment of women and children. In this regard, it has facilitated the recovery of thousands of survivors of gender-based violence and eventually the realization of their fullest potential.
Executive Master Sergeant Tena B. Garcia, WCPDP-NCO of Batangas City Police Station. The collaboration between the Batangas City Police Station, Women and Children Protection Desk, and St. Bridget College Community Center Incorporation is effective and efficient in addressing concerns on women and children. Both of the agencies highlight the value of giving protection and ensuring the fair consumption of rights among women and children. Face-to-face consultation and orientation and education were put to halt. But due to the advancement in technology, online and virtual sessions were done to ensure that the collaboration of the two agencies in the achievement of their goal is sustained.
I'm Mrs. Virginia D. Fruelda, the first as mobile teacher here in Batangas City. Education is one of the most powerful weapons which we can use in improving our lives. This line inspires me as an alternative learning system mobile teacher to accept the challenge in teaching out-of-school children, youth, and adults. Every alternative learning system learning sessions should promote gender equality and a youth-friendly and learner-centered approach that result to our great goal, which is to help them pass the accreditation and equivalency test and received their diplomas. I can say that SBCC and ALS achieved their goals in improving the lives of our learners or graduates because they are no longer in the street or in the hospitality industry. Instead, they have a decent job.
Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Francisca Hakasalan Mindito. So I am in charge with Dalang Panel Incorporated. So I am the program director here. Dalang Panel Incorporated provides safe, loving workplace for the girls and women escaping human trafficking. We are a non-residential community where survivors receive professional training, employment opportunities, and a chance to heal, grow, and thrive. Our collaboration with William Area Good Shepherd is between referring these girls who are eligible to have this training with us and be employed. So we provide decent job opportunities for these girls who are victims of human trafficking because there is really lack of opportunities for these girls. When they transition back to their community, we need to provide them the income that they need because most of them, they are trafficked or they are into prostitution because they need to provide for their family. There's no employment opportunities for them, they would fall back to prostitution. So it's really important to equip these girls to have skills that they need.
I am Jonna, Country Director of Paglaong Training International that's based here in Cebu. So relative to our collaboration with other partner agencies to forwarding the work that we're doing, I would say it's relatively easier, I feel, to navigate here for Metro Cebu. Mainly because we know who the key partners are and there is a collaboration process among this small group of nonprofits and the government here in Cebu. So for instance, like on our end at PTI, we really focus on economic empowerment services. So while that is our focus, which is at the end part of the whole reintegration process of the clients that we work with, the beginning works has to do with outreach, that has to do with client care in shelters, that has to do with family services, that has to do with counseling and providing psychosocial support. Those are also being handled or addressed by other partner organizations. We work with others and we collectively share our services because the clients that we work with, it is a shared client. Our expertise in the area of economic empowerment, and so we complement and we fill in the gap because that's what's lacking for services for human trafficking in the whole reintegration aspect for those that we work with in Metro Cebu.
International Justice Mission, IJM, is a global organization that protects the poor from violence. In the Philippines, IJM partners with local authorities to rescue victims of online sexual exploitation, bring criminals justice, restore survivors, and strengthen justice systems. We recognize that survivors need access to a package of services due to the multifaceted nature of their needs. We are driven by a multidisciplinary approach as we engage various partners in a collaborative case management process to assess the needs of survivors, mobilize resources, services responsive to their needs in a continuum of care from rescue to restoration and reintegration. Indeed, responding to the needs of OSEC survivors is a challenge given their demographics: very young children, older boys, and sibling groups. There are gaps in providing them appropriate placement options. To address this, IJM works to expand partnership development and advocate for more foster families and kinship care, shelters for older boys, and sibling groups.